So, um, I wanted to talk about something today uh, that I've been thinking of, and if you can't tell, sometimes if I verbalize things, like answers come out. Anyone who knows me knows that this is how it operates. So, but something has been coming to my attention more so lately than usual. And I guess I'm just assuming what it's like for other people. Because I think I'm beginning to figure out that it's different for me. But I wanted to talk about sexual attraction and like feeling other people's energy, kind of. And I don't know how else to put it, but I, I feel like I can look at another human form, whether male or female, and I can say whether or not that person is stereotypically attractive or just pleasing to look at, either sex or in between or whatever you want to call yourself, Um, and at the same time, while I'm doing that, I can say that and I can make those observations and have absolutely no feeling inside of sexual attraction. Like, I have no inclination to, like, I don't get stirred up, like I don't like visualize or fantasize anything. I don't picture them naked. I don't think of myself with them. I don't think anything of it. Like, it's like looking at a painting um, or anything. It's like looking at anything, an inanimate object and seeing it's beautiful or something, or seeing its uniqueness or whatever. But I'm almost afraid to say, let me know in the comments. But I'm beginning to think that other people aren't this way. Are other people not this way? Are most people not that way? Do most people, when they see someone that is aesthetically pleasing to them, and that's going to be different for everybody, do they get stirred up inside, sexually? I mean, we're all adults here, so it should not be a big deal. And maybe this is another fault of mine, because I can also just talk about these things. I can talk about sex and beauty or whatever and be fine. Like, I can talk about it like it's sports or books or movies or something, just like another topic, because it's another human experience, and I feel like I can completely, I just naturally completely separate myself from that. Maybe, is that it? I don't know if I don't do it on purpose. I just can't look at it logistically from a non-personal perspective. Except for, I don't know. I mean, I can draw from my experiences, but in that moment, I don't experience lust like that, you know? But I'm beginning to think that most people do. I'm beginning to think, I can't believe it's taken this long to realize this. But I'm beginning to think that most people can't talk about sex without getting sexually aroused. I'm beginning to think that most people can't see another body that they find attractive and not get aroused, or not think about wanting to be with that person. But I'm just not like that. And that also goes into my experience. Like, there have only been 2.5 to 3 people. Well, okay. So there's only been like 2 people. We'll say two to 3 people, because one was when I was very young and I had never discovered. I was like 15, and I had never experienced this kind of feeling before, which was just being aroused, and by a boy, and I distinctly remember, like, oh, I've never felt this way about a boy. I've liked boys before, and whatever, but uh, like this is really different, and so, but it wasn't like a full on like an adult. I was a child. It was just like a little tingle, a little it was like on a lower scale. And then but other than that, there's probably been, I can safely say, 3 people, 2 of them male and 1 of them female, that have like when like as soon as all it takes, I just immediately, as soon as I see this person, or it's just, I don't know, as soon as I see a person that makes me feel that way, it's immediate, like eye to eye contact. I know immediately, oh my gosh. And then I feel like what I think other people feel like, which is like flustered, like, just like, oh my gosh, who the fuck is that? Who is that? But other than that, I think I've even dated. I've even been on dates with guys, looking back, that I did not feel this way about. I might have felt connected to them intellectually, like somehow, or just like really appreciated them from a heart space, just but but those other feelings never came. It doesn't matter. It was always in that space, and it doesn't seem like it to me. It doesn't seem like you can develop those kinds of things. It just either is or it isn't. You just either are sexually attracted to this person or you're not. At least it is for me. And it doesn't seem to be able to sway out of those. It's either just a definite yes or just not even thinking about it. And for me, it just seems like there are so few people in the world that I am attracted to in that way. And that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess it's good. I guess it can save trouble. I don't know if you just want to equate that things that have to do with sex can cause trouble, can bring about trouble. Just, I guess anytime you get into some kind of relationship with another person in any manner, work, friends, romantic, whatever, that you're always taking a risk. It can bring about trouble, whatever. But yeah, I guess that's why I've never understood people who met people online and it worked for them, because I feel like that is just a complete, like, I just feel like as soon as I meet anyone, even on a non-sexual plane, if I take that out of it, just as soon as I meet someone, I feel like I can sense whether or not we connect and how we connect, in what manner. I don't know. That's what I feel like. And it's just such a weird phenomenon. It's just such a weird phenomenon. So I guess the conclusion is, it's not like I'm not a sexual person. I'm a human being. But and that's probably why I've never been able to sleep around. Not that, I kind of have secretly envied people who've been able to do that. And always, like, in my mind, like, rationalize that as a lifestyle and because you can really think of it in a beautiful way, like just looking at sex as a way to just kind of to become close and connect with another human being, and to appreciate each other in that moment and move on. And I can rationalize, I can see that kind of perspective, but I don't think that's possible for me, not because of any kind of moral stance inside of myself, but just because, I guess just because of the way I work, I'm not going to meet, it's going to be few and far between of people that I'm going to meet that I'm going to be sexually attracted to. Maybe I shouldn't put this on the internet. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a healthy discussion. I think more people need to talk about sex in a healthy manner. trying to figure themselves out and how it plays out in human relationships and understanding other people. I know it has, I know, the reason why I guess I'm bringing this up, I guess not the whole reason. I've just been in so many situations where I felt like I've given people the wrong impression, or I've just wondered, why am I not sexually attracted to this person? Why am I not sexually attracted to this person? And it doesn't even have to do with how beautiful they are in a stereotypical way. It's nothing to do with that. It just is or isn't. I don't know what that means. Anyway, we'll see if I post this discussion if you dare to.